Excuse me, guys. All right, welcome to Budget Card Breaks. Austin here, and I thought I had about half of my excuse me golden auctions orders in the golden vault, but it turns out that they also did come in the mail the other day. So this was the other half of the cards that I got that I'm going to be selling at the show. Like I said, you guys have seen my collection. A lot of my collection cards are probably between $300 to $800, and I'm not really trying to sell those. It's like my personal collection. I'm trying to build on those. So these cards are specifically to flip, to sell, to make money. I'm going to be doing the next show, I believe April 17th, so I'm just preparing for that. But here's the second half of the cards I got, and I'll tell you what I paid for each one. I wish I had the printout sheet, because I can't believe some of the prices I got on these cards, guys. If you guys don't know, you should know. If you're looking to buy cheap slabs, try out Golden Auctions. Like, it took me over a year to go to that website just because I heard so many bad things about it, and PWCC as well. So I just stuck with eBay, but you can never find prices I'm getting for these cards on eBay. For example, this card, I won this card for $11, guys. 2020, I know it's not his rookie year. It's Buddy Healed Golden Downtown Prism. This is out of 10, guys, and it's a pop 2. $11. I saw one on eBay raw for $75. So I mean, I'm sure I could price this at probably $100 if I wanted to. I'll probably price it at 70, 85, but still, huge profit right there just from that card. That's probably the best pickup, best deal I got. I also got this card. I was actually, to be honest with you, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I was thinking about keeping these 4 cards just for my personal collection, but I'm going to sell them. I'm going to sell them all, I decided. And just because at the show, I needed some heavy hitter cards, and those are kind of like, they're not like super heavy hitter cards, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to show up to the show with like nothing but these. This is another card I'm selling at the show. Not a bad card, don't get me wrong, but you know, you also got to have some heat. So I'm going to bring some heat with me as well. So I also picked up this Scotty Barnes. I know it's an 8, but it's out of 99. Rookie card. Rookie of the year. Last year. Yeah, pretty nice card. I was having trouble finding comps on it, so I'm not sure exactly what I'd sell it for at this point. I know I paid under $20 for it, so probably 30, 35 I would list it at. This card right here, I just think it looks so cool. And to be honest with you, I did not know that Dwayne Wade played for the Cavs. Shows how much I know, right? 2017 Panini Donruss Optic Dwayne Wade Premium Box. Premium box. Oh, out of 249 as well, so it's numbered. So that's good. This card I know I paid an average of $19 for all of the cards, but a lot of these cards, the majority of them, I wish when I find the printout sheet, I'll show you guys the printout sheet of what I paid for everything. Because I really want to take you guys on this journey with me and like be transparent and show you guys what I paid for every slab. And then also at the show, I'm going to write down what I sold the slabs for. You know what I mean? And it just makes sense for anyone trying to do any business thing like that, so you can like really study the numbers and look at them and see where you need to grow, where you're lacking at, you know, where you made mistakes. It's just a lot easier for me when I see it on paper. So yeah, I do have the prices I paid for all of these cards, and I couldn't find them because right now it's like 4:30 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, but I will find them and show you guys. And for this card, I'm not sure what I paid. Just by looking at it and being out of 249, being Dwayne Wade, this is probably another card I'd price in the $30 to $40 range. I probably wouldn't charge 40, probably 30, 35, 30. And it depends what the comps come out, you know. And you also gotta think about it this way. This is a numbered card. It's also a Gem Mint 10. And the grades on these cards, they do matter a lot. So this card I looked up. This was a $35 card. The reason why I wasn't sure if I was going to sell this or not is because I do collect my houses. I have about, I'd say about 30 my houses, but they're all from 2020 and 2019. I only have 2 from this year. This Jalen Green graded. The only graded ones, I think I have this one, Luka Doncic, and then I have some other random one graded. But I'm going to try to sell this. If it doesn't sell, I won't be that upset. I'm probably going to price it at like 50, even though it goes for 35, just because I don't really want to sell it that much. Like, if it sells, I will sell it. But and also, this is another card I did pay $19 for this, but like I said, it's sold raw for $35 just the other day. So this card, I have no idea. I'm guessing I paid probably this is one of the lower end ones, 11, 12, because I know this is not a rare card at all. But it is a Gem Mint 10 and Anthony Davis. And you guys got to keep in mind, the shows that I go to, they're not like these YouTube shows you see like Dallas and stuff where people got $5,000 wads of cash and they come up to your table and they're like, can I buy your whole table for $30,000? Like, that does not happen in Iowa, guys. Like, people are buying these kind of cards. Like, the big boy spenders, like, I'm considered a big boy spender when I go buy like a $300 card. Like, people are not buying like $1,000 cards and stuff like that. And I've talked to some guys that have tables there that have the big time cards, and they've told me, each of them have told me that they've had problems selling those cards, and that they'd like to get into cards like this to sell. And that's kind of who I took the advice from. And also, I'll shout out Sports Card Radio, because when they were on Golden Auctions and I saw all the cards they were getting for $6, $7, I was like, wow, I got to go check that out. So shout out to Sports Card Radio, because they really put me on to Golden Auctions. And I'm telling you, Golden Auctions, if you're trying to sell cards, that is the best place to shop. You will find deals. This is another card I paid $11 for. And again, for me, $11, even if it's a somewhat recognizable player, Kristaps Porzingis, very recognizable player. Red Mosaic, it's a Gem Mint 10. I mean, easily I could price this at 25, sell it to 20, sell it for 20, even sell it for like 17 if I'm feeling nice, or 16, whatever. As long as I'm making a little bit of money on it. The goal is to make at least $5 on every card, but try to make more if I can. So this is an interesting card. This is a 2021 Prison Draft Picks Karl Anthony Towns Silver Prism. You think this card would be pretty common, and I think it is, but this is also a Pop 1. So it must be hard to grade. And the combination of, I don't think a lot of people sent this into grade. Considering it's 2021, Karl Anthony Towns has been struggling. But I'm definitely going to advertise that this is a Pop 1. What I would sell this for, 20, 25 bucks probably again. So this card is a $18 card, which is funny because if you guys watched my last video, I ordered a Kevin Garnett card. What was it called? I'm going to grab it. Hold on. Alright guys, sorry about that. And so the more I researched into this Kickstart card, I was like, are these rare? What's going on with these? And they printed Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter, and they have, I think it's an 11 card set, if I'm not mistaken. And basically they have every Allen Iverson, all the people you want. It's not a rare set at all for some reason, but I'm just saying, these two cards right here, this one cost $11. This one cost $18. Both same grade, 2000. Which one would you rather have? That's my question. So this is another card I'd price this at $20. It's going for about 18 on eBay. So but I feel like this would be a tough sell at $20, just to be honest. I think this card's pretty kind of ugly. Maybe someone else will have different feelings about it, hopefully. But I think this card is just great. Out of all the cards that I just showed you, I was considering saving this downtown out of 10, just because it's so rare and I got such a good deal on it. But I thought to myself, like, this is my money making card right here. Like, I spent like $20 max on this card. I'm not sure the exact number I spent on this card, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was even like $11, to be honest with you. I will show you guys the spreadsheet. It's somewhere around here. Just, I haven't looked for it, but I was consider selling it because I do have a Buddy Healed Kaboom, his rookie Kaboom. And I was a fan of him in college. I'm also a Kings fan, even though he doesn't play for the Kings. And it's out of 10, so I was like, I'm going to keep this. But then I was like, you know what? I don't really collect this version of Downtown. I collect, you know what kind of Downtowns I collect. Not this version, but I really didn't even know. I've seen these on YouTube, but I always kind of skipped over them. I didn't really like the look of them, but I'm deciding to sell this because this is really like the money maker, you know what I mean? So like if I sell this card for, let's say, $100 or $90, right? That gives me a whole bunch of room on these other cards and to still make a lot of money, you know what I mean? I feel like if I keep like the coolest looking cards and then try to schlep the stuff that I don't want as much, it's gonna be like a tighter fit, you know what I mean? And I did look up some of the cards last night that I bought, and I was kind of amazed with this one. So this guy is no one, Chandler Hutchinson. Honestly, I've never even heard of him, but it's an RPA. I paid $11 for this. $11 for a BGS 9.5 RPA. Like, I'm sure a kid would love this. Like, if I was a 10-year-old kid and I was walking by a booth and I saw this card for like $15, my eyes would light up. I'd want this card. Like, you know what I mean? So I know he's a no one and stuff, but for $11 in a slab 9.5, like, that's pretty cool. So I'm just letting you guys know, like, my future plan with this show. I am pretty nervous about it, guys. Like, I've never done a card show. I've been to quite a few, but it's just gonna be a first time thing, and I'm either gonna fail hard or I'm gonna succeed. But you guys saw the cards that I have. I'm gonna bring a couple extra cards to the show, like maybe a couple heavy hitters, like maybe some of my lower end kabooms, stuff that I'm willing to sell, but stuff that's gonna have a little bit of a heavier price tag on it, just maybe to attract customers to the booth. But I feel like these are some pretty nice slabs that I got for like what I paid. Like these are good looking cards, you know. And like I said, I live in Iowa, guys. It is not like these Dallas national shows where people are buying $20,000 tables. Like, people are buying $50 cards, $20 cards. They're digging through dollar boxes. Oh, and I'll show you something else. Okay, so dollar boxes at the show. I also have a plan for that. So I just grabbed a little stack. I literally have probably like, if I had to guess, like 300, 500 of cards like this that I'm going to be putting in dollar boxes. So this, I would put $3, $3, $10, be willing to sell for $5, $3, maybe, probably $3 because you won the Super Bowl, $1, $3, $5, Moses Moody, Probably 5. It's a silver, 5. $2. Well, probably $2. $2. I paid $2 for them, so we'll put them in the $3 box. But as you can see, I just have a bunch of like random autographs. A lot of them I got out of dollar boxes, but I'm gonna be reselling them and try to sell them for like $1.50 or $1. But times this by like 15, and that's how many. So I've got the dollar boxes covered. I've got some good inventory. Here, I'll show you guys. Not only the box I showed you, but this entire shoebox is filled, and they're all slabs that, you know, willing to sell. Don't get this mixed up. This is the 1996 Jordan. But, you know, big selection. Wander Franco. Even got some Tiger Woods. So, kind of a long video, but I just want to show you guys everything that's going to go on with this show. And for anyone who's thinking about starting the show, just how to go about it. And my recommendation, just to close, go look on Golden Auctions, guys, and stop trying to buy like cards that, this is what I was doing at the beginning. I was buying like $250 kabooms, right? And I would be attached to the cards because I spent so much money on them, right? So I wouldn't want to sell them. But then I'm thinking in my head, in the future, oh, you know, maybe they'll go up to 350 or 400, then I'll sell it. But the thing is, you have an attachment to that card, they're hard to sell. Keep those kind of cards in your personal collection. Don't even think about selling those. Maybe you will down the road, but I'm saying, like, for right now, like, you might need to buy a whole new inventory, which is okay, because you could take $300-400 that you would normally spend on a card like that. All of those cards that I just showed you in this video, I spent like $300 on all of those cards. So, like, it's not that expensive. You just gotta take a chance and do it, guys. So that's my advice. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Next step of this is going to be pricing these cards individually, but I'm probably, a lot of these cards I don't see moving in the market because there's a lot of like Kevin Garnett's, and well, there's some stuff, you know, there's some newer players, but I'm going to be waiting probably till about at least a week before the show to start pricing, just because prices change so much. But next step is pricing, and then after that I should be all ready to go. So if you guys stuck around for this long, I really appreciate it. If you guys have any tips, tricks, or anything for me for my first show, let me know. If you have any questions for me about you guys starting your own show, let me know. See you guys later.